episodes on the Middle East, and it's still not fixed. I've done 19 hours on the Middle East, and it's still not fixed. This is why my father, and when you talk to my father, it's like he's had a complete lobotomy. You say anything to my father, he responds with something about his dog or the weather, or he brings up some anecdote that's from the 70s. And the reason he does this is because the world is designed to drive you insane, and the only two options are to go insane or to completely detach. The world is actually designed to drive you insane. It's not an accident that is driving you insane. It's created to make you insane. That's the whole point, is to drive you mad. You're actually supposed to be insane all the time because you're fucked with on such a level. When you go out to any area that has a lot of nature, it doesn't matter where it is, and you're there and you see trees and you breathe and you're around, you take a little walk and maybe you swim in the pond, in the lake, the ocean, whatever. You have some type of understanding of time and space. You have night, you have day, you have seasons. There's something that then you step into this kaleidoscope, this fun house of crazy, and it's an unending, unrelenting assault on your mental health all day, every day. All day, every day. And you just have to either fully go insane, like just do it, just go and like jump in, and then you're nuts, and you meet the nuts people. You meet, well, I can't believe, well, you know what's going on with climate change? You know it. You go, what is wrong? Stop it. Stop doing this to me. You're in my living room. Stop it. But you meet them and they're nuts. You go, well, actually, in 4 years, Miami's going to be completely underwater. So everyone that lives in Miami right now is going to be dead, and they're going to lose all their money if they live in Miami because they're just going to be underwater. Everybody's going to be burned alive. They're going to be burned alive in LA. If you live in LA, you're going to be burned alive. And you go, oh, okay. Are you sad about any of that? You seem happy. Why are you happy that everyone's going to die? What? Well, you seem happy. No, I'm not. Well, you seem gleeful and happy that these climate events that may or may not happen are going to kill everyone. Do you think that's nice? My aunt does it. Well, you know, it has to happen in Miami. It's going to die. If it's going to die. Well, what is this? What is it? You know, my grandmother's on her deathbed. And I was talking to one of my aunts, and she goes, well, thank God you don't need any money. There's going to be a real fight over that estate. And one of them's a lawyer, so you know how that's going to go. And she goes, thank God you don't need any money, because I would be so mad if you needed money that you weren't going to get what's rightfully yours. I go, nothing's rightfully mine. I didn't earn any of the money. Secondly, why is it that you boomer psychopaths, that is your first response to anyone who's like dying, is like how the estate is going to get divvied up? It's just a matter of going insane. And people, anyone that shows up with talking points in their head that they need to get out, gotta get you. They're crazy. They're crazy. I'm not saying you shouldn't believe things or whatever, but I'm saying when you assault another person with your half-baked opinions, like, it's crazy. Unless they're very entertaining. I make money doing it. It's my job. It's entertaining. People hang out with me. I barely talk. People are like, yo, you're real different. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm just chilling. People think like people come over to my house. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, people think like they're going to walk in and I'm going to be like, Meghan Markle's a cutter. It's like, that's not the way it is. Like, I do this for like an hour or two a week, and then I just go and I don't know. But like, you got to stop. You got to stop. You got to detach. I mean, my father's the ultimate extreme, because literally he'll be like, you know what's good about Fred? I go, who's Fred again? He goes, the dog. You know what's good about him? I go, what could be good about him? What is good about this Shih Tzu? Tell me again what is good. But he's decided, and I think he'll live for probably a long time, he's decided that the best way to deal with the current media landscape is to completely detach and walk around a nice corn maze of his own mind. And I think maybe that's the move, because over the next 60 days, you are going to see some of the people that you know lose their mind. Their mind is going to melt out of their brain, and it's going to leak out of their ear, and they're going to need you. They're going to need you to ignore them, just the way I'm ignoring Israel and Gaza. I'm ignoring them until they get their act together, until they want to behave the way I do, like it's a fucking fall, until they want to have a nice dinner party and go to the Jericho cider mill and get an apple crumb